Television Sports presents the National Football League. From County Stadium in Milwaukee, Wisconsin, it's the 20th annual Midwest Shrine football game, featuring those longtime rivals, the Green Bay Packers and the Chicago Bears. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Ray Scott. By my side, our analyst, Paul Christman. Paul, nice to be with you again.
Ray, always fun to start the season. You know, these preseason games are to polish the veterans, get a look at the rookies. We have many great rookies on each side. One, I can tell you, and you know, Dave Hampton, number 25 from the Packers. We'll see a lot more, but keep your eye on him.
Okay, Paul. To complete our team of CBS broadcast reporters this evening, to the field now, and Bruce Roberts.
Well, Ray, late this afternoon and early this evening, the rains came to Milwaukee's County Stadium. But since it's stopped, the field is fast and dry. The temperature a delightful 71 degrees, and there is little, if any, wind at all. So we have ideal conditions for tonight's game between the Bears and the Packers.
It will take a moment or two, as you might expect, for the field to be cleared, preparatory to the start of this evening's game. And Paul Christman, it'll give me an opportunity to ask you about the latest from the camp of the Chicago Bears, because I do believe that some sort of a virus hit the Bears. Is that right?
Ray, I'm sorry to announce, and I don't think they gave us this to announce it, but another 6 people on their ball club have been hit by this virus today. It's nothing terribly serious, but enough to weaken you. And they don't need any out for an alibi, because that forward wall of theirs has just been broken up severely between retirements and people who are not in camp and so forth and so on. They've got a lot of rookies in here. One of the things tonight that'll affect the game just a little bit, the kicker in that weather report that Bruce Roberts gave, humidity 82%. And that means a lot of perspiration. And I'm not saying this to be as a gag. I'm serious. You'll probably see a lot of wristbands tonight, because people will be, their hands will be like they're playing in rain. They'll be perspiring so much in this type of weather. But it's a magnificent football night. There are the friendly Bears for Wisconsin.
The Bears have played 2 preseason games, lost to the Washington Redskins in the mire of Robert Kennedy Stadium in Washington. Last week defeated the Miami Dolphins. How about the starting quarterback tonight for the Bears? What's the latest?
It's going to be Jack Concannon, Coach Dooley tells us, and he will stay with him most of the way. We may see a little of Douglas tonight, too. Ray, we have one oddity. Mr. Agajanian is teaching kicking for the Bears. There's a young man named Mr. Agajanian on the Packers who is a rookie this year. Larry, 6'3", 250 pounds, a defensive tackle. That is Ben's son on the other side.
As far as the Packers are concerned, now, Paul, you made mention of one young man, Dave Hampton, number 25. And although we haven't had a chance to see him in person, I would have to say that for a young man who has played just 1 preseason game, the word has really spread about this young man from the University of Wyoming.
Right. You know, when an exciting runner hits the game, as Gale Sayers did a couple of years ago, the word is around immediately, and this is the type of man he is. They will also start Rich Moore from Villanova. Let's get a look at this lineup, though. Ray, you go ahead.
We had a quick look at Gale Sayers, and I can say this. Gale, as the Packers take the field here at County Stadium before yet another capacity crowd, Sayers was hit very hard, Paul, on a number of occasions last week against the Miami Dolphins, and he has pronounced himself ready to go, and I believe that head coach Jim Dooley has said he will start.
Ray, there is no question in Sayers' mind that he is ready to go. There he is right there, number 40. One of the difficulties of the knee on the comeback, not only the psychological one that you've heard about, once it's physically okay, sometimes literally the taping gives them trouble. Until they learn to tape this exactly right, they don't get real great mobility out of the knee, and sometimes they're taped too snug and they can't stretch out on the long run, that type of thing. It takes a few games until the man gets used to that knee being taped exactly the way he wants it and where the trainer wants it. This may be one of the things with Sayers.
The officials for tonight's game. The referee is Pat Haggerty. The umpire, Frank Sinkovitz. The headlinesman, Tom Hensley. The line judge, Richard Jorgensen. The back judge, Gordon McCarter. And the field judge is Tony Scover. We'll tell you again, the scene is County Stadium in Milwaukee. The occasion, the 20th annual Midwest Shrine Game. The Green Bay Packers are wearing their dark green jerseys, gold football pants, gold helmets, white numerals, and the Bears, as the visitors, are wearing their white with dark numerals. I do not believe we will have the usual indication as to who won the toss, so we will tell you that the Packers did win the toss. They will be receiving at the goal line to your left. Dowler is at the Bear 49. Grabowski. He is close to a first down. Number 71, Francis Pay, applied a crushing block on linebacker Dan Pride.
Watch the timing on Starr. He's really rushed. Now, that's been practiced a lot because he keeps Grabowski right in stride, and that little circle pattern is tough to hit on the run. Watch this block ahead of him now, if we can get a look at it. There it is, right there. That's the block that Ray Scott was talking about, and Grabowski comes up behind.
At the Bear 46 on fourth down. It's good. The run. That was Winkler who kicked off. Sayers fumbled. Packers. A defensive back, Leon Harden, I believe, recovered the fumble. At any rate, the Packers have the ball, 1st and 10, at the Bear 14-yard line. Defensive back Gary Lyle, number 44, is in for the Bears, and we'll set the rest of the Bear defense for you now. We told you the front four of Phillips, Evie, Pullman, and Obradovich. The linebackers are Buffon, 55, Butkus in the middle, 51, and Pride, 57, on the right.
Down on 4th.
Grabowski to about the 8-yard line, where he is met by number 87, Ed Obradovich.
The field goal. Take your choice.
3rd and 5, Anderson. It appears that Starr wanted to get the ball into good position for a kick around the 5-yard line.
At 2.5 yards to go.
Mercer kicked 5 field goals in the winning effort against the Giants. And he does it again. The Packers lead 6-0 on 2nd down 8. Sayers. From their 22. Sayers to the 29-yard line. It will be 4th down 3. Grabowski. He is inside the Bear 45-yard line.
And let it pass. It looks like Starr's going back to throw. Watch him. See the handoff? There he goes, picking up a blocker right here on the first man. And if you can get by that first pileup, you've got a little room to maneuver. Here goes Grabowski.
It's a first down for the Packers at the Bear 44. Anderson. A gain of about 8 yards. Grabowski, and there's nothing there. Donnie Anderson. And again, there is no gain. No gain, and it's 4th down. Mercer has already kicked one of 46 and then a short one. It is wide to the left. And on the touchback, the Bears take over. Travis Williams, and a loss of 2. It's 3rd and 12 for Green Bay from the Packers' 25. Fleming. Dick Butkus made the tackle with help from Lee Callan, number 23, on Marv Fleming, the Packer tight end. Mercine. Oh, that was Dick Butkus who put a shoulder.
Field is covered. He turns and throws to the safety valve man here. Now here is a blocker. He doesn't even need to block. They evade right there. But you'll see Mr. Butkus after a twist here by the runner. He's partially tackled. Watch 51 come out of nowhere from the left of your screen. Right here, and it's good night, Irene.
4th and 4. A short punt. It's down at the Bear 29-yard line. A personal foul. Roughing the kicker against the Bears. 1st down, Green Bay at the Bear 38-yard line. Travis Williams looking for a receiver. Deal. Ten and a half minutes left to play first half. 6-0 Green Bay. Starr loses about 4. Ed O'Bradovich wraps him up around the 40. And in comes a kicking unit, and that means Mike Mercer. He has been successful on 2 of 3 this evening. Packer front 4, Aldridge 82, Rich Moore 70, Jordan 74, Davis 87. Gordon to the left, Copeland to the left. The Chicago Bear interior lineman, 71 there, is Rufus Mays, the big and highly regarded first-year player from Ohio State at offensive right tackle. Cadile, 72 at right guard. Pyle, 50 at center. Freewald, 60 at the other guard. And Jackson, 65 at the other tackle. It's 2nd and 10, the Bears from the Bear 30. Gordon. He might have a first down. The ball, it's a 3rd and 7 play coming up. Concannon. Doug Hart almost intercepted in front of Austin Denny, the intended receiver, and it is 4th and 7.
That was a screen pass, and the screen man was covered. He had no place to unload the ball, but
penalty flags all over the place. Horn nailed back inside the 20-yard line by Dick Evey.
This penalty, I am almost positive, is going to be on the Packers. And Ray, I should have explained, we could have almost expected that. When, particularly at this time of the year, when you change quarterbacks, you get a new rhythm in your call. And very often you see an offsides or a lineman backing up a little early on the...
This is Sayers. The Packers had Robinson, the left linebacker, blitzing. And there's a gain on the play of about 8 yards. Almost intercepted by Flanagan. It was intended for Piccolo on 3rd and 9. Denny, the intended receiver, Caffey and Robinson were pressuring Kincannon. The last time he punted, I think he had one of about 58 yards. Fair catch. Travis Williams, fumble. Bears have it. The Bears have it around the Packer 25-yard line. It is on the right side, Denny. Ryan Piccolo inside the 20-yard line, where it will be 3rd down. Minutes left to play first half. 9-0 Green Bay. Practically no gain as Phil Vandersteen Percival puts the Bears on the board. It's now 9-3 in favor of the Packers. Fredenberg is wide to the left, 41. Horn, 13, is the Packer quarterback. This is Spillis out at the 36-yard line. It would appear the Packers are going into their 2-minute drill. There'll be... Butkus broke that down, intended for Dowler. Number 31 is Perry Williams. He picked up about 5 yards to the Packer 41. Perry Williams. It's ruled a fumble. That was not ruled an attempted pass. That ball was loose.
Real good rush for 3 men.
Travis Williams recovered the ball for the Packers. Vineyard is punting. The all-out rush was on, and somebody partially blocked it, I do believe. It is down at the Packer 45-yard line by Terry Fredenberg. Watch closely. From 52 yards, Percival will apparently try a field goal. Willie Wood. And there's the gun. That's the end of the first half with the score. The Green Bay Packers 9. The Chicago Bears 3. Took it down. I'll tell you what it said, folks. It said, CBS TV, we love you for your great job. And I thought it was too good to pass up, and wouldn't you know it, they took it down.
Pretty good rock you pulled on that one. Nice work.
There's an instant replay of what you didn't see. So the Packers are getting ready to kick off. Deep for the Bears. And, well, some Packer fans are showing how they feel about the upcoming season. Sayers and Gordon. Grabowski. Intended for Dale. Linebacker Doug Buffone covered that receiver. Rather, the intended receiver was Donnie Anderson, not Carroll Dale. And
Buffone did a good job because it was partially batted, almost caught, and batted again. Buffone stayed with him until he finally had to drop the ball.
4th down. Vineyard in to punt. Deep, Sayers around the Bear 20, 10 yards in front of him, Lyle. Tight end, Austin Denish for about an 8-yard gain. Gordon has a first down at the 43. He is hit very hard by Herb Adderley, number 26. 10 from the Bear 43. Sayers got away from Adderley. Double. And I think Sayers recovered, yes, at the Packer 39-yard line.
Look at Sayers, top of your screen, little swing pattern. Now watch, here's what we were wondering. Watch him stretch out right here. Now this is what we were wondering, whether he could do it or not. See those legs stretch out. There doesn't appear to be anything wrong with that. Here's a little maneuver right here. He cuts on the bad knee, bad leg, I should say, with no apparent trouble. Looks like Mr. Sayers is headed for a pretty good year, and he recovers his own
39. He's throwing for Gordon. By 10-9. These same two longtime rivals, you know, meet. Dale.
Carroll Dale. Watch him cross to his left. This is a long crossover pattern. Watch, see Star throw between the defenders there.
First down at the Packer 43. Grabowski. Out of bounds at the Bear 43-yard line. Coleman caught Starr from behind for a loss of about 10. Major Hazelton has the interception. Francis Pay made the tackle on Hazelton. And the Bears have the ball at the Packer 15-yard line.
Watch Carroll Dale slip past the Major Hazelton here. There, see Dale right down here? And there Hazelton takes the ball. It was thrown to the short man. He stepped inside of him, picked it off.
Mike Hull, no gain.
Position play for the field goal.
Packer 22. Percival hits yet another one. The Bears lead 13-9. Donnie Anderson. And maybe a yard gain. Donnie Anderson. What a great play by Holman. Number 85.
85, Willie Holman. Watch this. See him come under his blocker. There was a blocker on him. Great tackle. Got that shoulder up just in time to trip Anderson there.
This is Hampton.
That's his first run, and that's the guy we told you to watch.
This is Williams. A penalty flag is down. 2 flags are down. Butkus, a punishing tackle on Perry Williams. 36-yard line. Personal foul, clipping. Believed to be a passing situation. 3rd and 16. Marv Fleming, the intended receiver. Incomplete, 4th down.
And the Bears continue to put pressure on with a 3-man front wall. This is great rushing. Run.
Montgomery, 43-yard line.
front wall, unless I miss my guess.
Concannon has the first down around the 45. Penalty marker is down at the line of scrimmage. They were offside.
That you rarely see in that situation. I fully expected the Bears to be in motion because Concannon called it on a quick count, and very often a quarterback will have the ball snapped on a call.
They're at their 49. Gordon. He has a first down at the Packer 39. Ross Montgomery. Down near the Packer 30. He's at the 32-yard line. Montgomery close to a first down.
They were to set up, and that's what Concannon was doing.
It's 3rd and 1. Concannon. He needed, perhaps less than a yard, and he got it. Montgomery inside the 25 for 23. Out of bounds, intended for Gordon. We'll watch from behind the goalpost. Percival hits another one. It's 16-9. Butkus has the ball. Carroll Dale was the receiver. He had it, I think, for an instant.
And faking by Starr gave Starr plenty of time. Watch this scissors. 1-2. See him get hit there from both directions. And there's Mr. Butkus, the swivel hips of the
line. Mike Hull to the 46 of Green Bay. Concannon has a first down inside the 40.
He had everybody down. He had just his line blocking, 5 receivers out. He can't find anybody, and he's being rushed. He didn't figure to have too much time with all those receivers out. So he elects to run, circles the end, gets by the first group, but look, there's an official in the...
to nothing. This is Montgomery. Willie Wood made the tackle, but there is a gain of about 8 yards for the Bears. Ross Montgomery has another Chicago Bear first down.
You notice how the momentum of this line blocking and defensive line play has swung. Some time back we remarked about the Packers' 9-man line in that situation.
Montgomery in motion. And he is doing a tremendous job of running. Ross Montgomery.
What do you have on Mr. Montgomery? He's another little surprise in here that he knows.
Very close to a first down. This could well call for a measurement, and referee Pat Haggerty indicates that one is coming up. Field goals. Concannon holding at the 24. He kicks another one. The Bears lead by 19-9. 3 wide receivers in the game. This is Hampton. Out to the 41-yard line. Hampton. He has a first down at the 46-yard line. Starr has immediately asked for a timeout. The Packers, I believe, now have 2 timeouts remaining. Defense. Short of Perry Williams and Amsler that time. And Holman were applying great pressure on Starr.
At this time, this is stunting. There he goes.
Incomplete pass. It was intended for Perry Williams. Short of a first down by about 4 yards, with 4th down coming up and 58 seconds left to play in the game. Intended for Hampton. Penalty flag is thrown.
It's absolutely correct.
Automatic first down. This is Hampton. And a fine play by Butkus. He got him from behind.
All Mr. Butkus did was strip 3 interferers right there.
And 30 seconds only left to play in the game. Short of Perry Williams. It'll be 3rd and 10. Front 3. Frank Cornish bats that one away. It was intended for Dave Hampton, but you know something? There were 2 linebackers and a defensive back with Hampton. It was intended for Dowler. There were 4 defenders back at the goal line with him. It is incomplete, and the Bears take over with 10 seconds left to play. Straw is in the game, and I think I spotted a new running back in there. Andy Walton, a first-year back from Jackson State. The gun sounds, and the Chicago Bears have scored what is always a very cherished victory over the Packers. The end of the game, the final score, the Chicago Bears 19, the Green Bay Packers 9.
The Chicago Bears and Green Bay Packers met head-on in the 101st renewal of their semi-annual bloodletting. There is no division physically tougher than the Central Division, and no team tougher than the Chicago Bears. The Bears' rough-and-tumble style of defense blended nicely with the Packers' own brand of defensive crunch. However, the most destructive defender of all stood only 6'1" and weighed but 190 pounds. After the brawl, the Packers awarded the game ball to number 43, Doug Hart, whose fierce collisions with Chicago receivers and 2 interceptions led Green Bay to a convincing 17-0 shutout victory. Green Bay coupled its stingy defense with an awesome ground attack led by veteran fullback Jim Grabowski. Grabowski rammed and bucked his way for 85 yards rushing, while 2 young setbacks documented Packer depth at the running backs. Young Dave Hampton's instant accelerations accounted for 36 yards on just 6 carries, while Travis Williams gained 67 more and scored the Pack's first touchdown on a swing pass from Bart Starr. In victory, the Packers showed that they may well indeed be back. But their survival in the Central Division depends on the health of their brittle-bodied general, Bart Starr. In Chicago, most experts think that middle linebacker Dick Butkus, number 51, is the finest defensive ball player in football. Chicago runner Gale Sayers, number 40, is on the all-time All-Pro Hall of Fame team and still running wild. But the Bears have not been able to capitalize on their talents all season long. Green Bay Packer coach Phil Bengtson came to town to hand them their 12th loss of the year. Gale Sayers went out and raised his total yardage to 972 yards for the season and galloped toward the NFL rushing title. But last Sunday, he never ran over the goal line. No one did until the third quarter when the Packers exploded with 3 touchdowns. Number 23, Travis Williams, burst out of the backfield and outran everybody for a 39-yard score. The Packer defense gave the Bears more of the same problems they've had all season and stifled both quarterbacks who tried to move the team. But young Don Horn passed downfield again and hit tight end Marv Fleming over a crowd for the second touchdown. Three Bear defenders nearly had their hands on the ball, and one was Dick Butkus. In a repeat of the last play, it was evident that when Butkus saw Horn drop back to throw, he backpedaled to help cover and made an all-out lunge. But the Pack had scored, and Butkus looked like he was carrying the weight of the whole team when he finally lifted himself up in the face of the worst season in Bear history. On his next series, Don Horn called on Travis Williams again, and he got around Butkus and outran Dick Daniels in a 60-yard race for the score. The Bears and Dick Butkus were scrapping till the end, and they managed a field goal. Number 51 continued to cover the whole field. He looked like he wanted to take personal responsibility for rubbing out the memory of the whole season, Packer by Packer, until the pain was gone. But when the clock was gone, the Bears were again on the short end, 21-3.